Ina whānau, nau mai haere mai ki te MBITV, ko Leila tuku ingoa. Today is Ratu Tuarua o Whiringa Arangi. Here are your notices for today. The Board of Trustees are a group of elected parents who volunteer their time and expertise to govern the school. Mrs. Bennett is one of our board members as she is the principal. Mrs. Lever is our staff board member and we have 5 other parent members. We have a little comments from some of our board members for you which will be read aloud on MBITV this week. Today's message is from Corey Marshall, also known as Coach Corey. Hi guys. Man, I can only imagine how much you all want to get back to MBIS. To hang out with your mates, share a smile, a laugh, a game, some music, and learn directly from our incredible teachers. There is light on the horizon and that day will come one day soon. We are all preparing to be able to welcome you back safely at school. But in the meantime, I wanted to commend your resilience, your commitment to your learning, your dedication to homeschooling, and your support to MBIS values as we all have worked our way through this lockdown. You are all rock stars. Hang in there, stay safe, help your families out, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Coach Corey. Here is a message from Mrs. Robinson.
Morena, everybody. Welcome to our another new week. And this morning we thought it would be fantastic to get some of our wellbeing coaches on board with a few words of wisdom. So I'd like to welcome today, we've got Coriana and Judy. Welcome to you this morning, guys.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
We just thought we'd have a bit of a kōrero this morning in relation to some things that we might be thinking about. And the first one is, I know people can be disappointed with the fact that we're not back at school at the moment, or maybe we've had a birthday during this time, or maybe we haven't been able to go ahead with camp. So how do we cope with these feelings right now? Coriana, can we start with you?
Cool. So it's okay to feel disappointment, and it's really important that we feel it first and then know that we can do some things with that disappointment too. And it's like a moving goalpost that keeps moving. And sometimes we might need to lower some of the things that we're hoping for so that we can have things to hope for and look at the things that we're looking forward to when we are out of lockdown and back at school.
And Judy, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, for me, it really helped when I missed out on something that I really voiced what I'm feeling. Like I was saying to somebody in my family, I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling disappointed that something doesn't happen. And that really helped to get the tension out of my body. But then also to come up with something different to do, like my friend's big birthday party was on and we couldn't do it. And it was really disappointing. But then we did a Zoom meeting. And so it was replacing. It's not the same, but it's something to enjoy anyway.
Yeah, so acknowledging the feeling and then having a replacement activity. Yeah, I know a couple of my friends, they turned an birthday during these lockdown days as well. And I know that we've got a great celebration plan for each of them as soon as we can. So how do we stay upbeat and positive during this time as well?
So I think one of the things is just understanding that what we're going through now, this is a time of growing. So we're all learning together. We're all growing in things that we've never done before. And the cool thing is that we're not alone in all of these new things that we're learning. So I think when we can look at what we're going through that lens, we can be really curious about what's this new thing I'm discovering about myself? What are the new things that I'm noticing around me and in others? And I think that can help us to go through this experience in a way that it helps us keep that hope and helps us build that resilience as well.
Absolutely. And Judy, can you add to that?
Yeah, for me, I notice as more as I spend time outside, I feel better as soon as I leave the house. So I try to spend really every day some time at the beach for a bushwalk, and that really helped keep my mood happy. Yeah. Or sometimes I was even just lying on my back in the garden and looking up at the sky and watching the clouds. So that really helped me to calm down when I felt anxious.
we've actually got time to do that, eh? Which is
that's it. I know.
Yeah. I know within my family, we've learned a lot of new skills, things we'd never have time or even thought about doing before. So my brother's learning how to do stained glass for his home. My husband's found some old Remo in the garage, so he's making some chopping boards. My mum's doing concrete creations. So from that fact, it's been great. And do you have any more words of wisdom for us?
For me, I think something that really helped me was keeping a routine up, getting up at the same time in the morning and getting dressed and having lunch and just eating regularly. That helped me, keep going when it was hard sometimes.
For sure. And Coriana?
So this is my gratitude book. And I know we often speak about gratitude, but I do my gratitude book a little bit differently. So I like to, in my gratitude book, have 4 things that I jot down something from each day. And one is something that's gone well in your day. The second thing I like to do is write something that I've appreciated. So that could be appreciating something that my husband's done for me, or a friend's maybe sent a really nice text message. There's a lady down our road that has a beautiful garden. So it could be appreciating the flowers or something outside, or even something about yourself. And then I like to write the things I'm grateful for. And then somewhere where I've given something away. So that could be a compliment. It could be an encouraging text message to someone. It might be baking some cookies, giving them to a friend or family member. And I've found for me that really helps keep me seeing things in a positive light, and just reminding me of all the good things that are happening, even in this time when we're all growing.
Yeah, explicitly being positive, making that happen, eh? I know you mentioned before that you literally cover up your laptop sometimes.
Yes, so I will show you guys. So with routines, like Judy said, it's really important that I've found for me to have some boundaries. Otherwise, you can feel like school is going on for ages, and you might get, start to feel feelings of stress. And so one thing I found, I have a blanket, or even if you've got an old pillowcase or a sheet at home, and at the end of the day of work, I close down my laptop and I actually cover the blanket over the top of it. And for me, that's helpful because it's a way to kind of signal that it's the end of the day. And now I'm going into my playtime and doing things that I enjoy, or things that are different to my work. And the other thing, as much as it would be nice to come and stay on my calls in my Udi, even just getting... For you guys, it might be pajamas in your bed, but creating a separate space where you can do your schoolwork from as best as you can, or even just getting changed. It just helps your brain to go, this is something different, and now this is started and this is ending. And when we have routines, it helps our brain to, doesn't have to make as many decisions. So the less decisions we have to make, we're giving our brain a little rest break, and that's where routines are really helpful.
That's brilliant. One last thing I'm trying to do too is that I remember at the start of this, I was listening to all kinds of media, I was looking on the internet, latest case numbers, etc. It was too much information. So I watched the 4:00 broadcast if it's something important we need to know about, or I watch the 6:00 news, and that's it. So I'm not bombarded with messages all the time about COVID. So for me, that's been really helpful and positive as well. So thanks very much, ladies, for your time today. Hopefully everyone that was helpful, a few little snippets of information you might be able to learn from and put into practice. So ka kite, everyone. Have a great day.
See ya. Guys.
Check out this painting made by Jocelyn Harvey from room 43. Well, that's all, folks. Have a tropical Tuesday. See you same time, same place tomorrow.